Look, let's be clear. I have never been for DEI. Obviously, you can see the Attorney General is an opponent in this election, right? So he's going to say whatever he thinks spins people up. But obviously, the greater mindset is that I've never been for DEI. I have always felt that if you worked hard and you excelled above everybody else, that opportunities would be unlimited for you. It's what I've told my children. It's what I've told everybody. And so that is where I've always been. Obviously, the students at SC State have heard that loud and clear. So I don't really take the clips of my opponents as a whole lot of truth or fact.
But why promote DEI on the QBS's website?
There was not
diversity initiative.
Okay. Why don't you go back to, I don't even know when, and I don't know the context, Joe. I don't know what it was talking about. I don't know if it was trying to keep our clients out of trouble, because what would we have to benefit from but from that entire line of thinking? We did payroll, we did HR. Our whole business model was to keep our clients out of trouble, not to actually pull them into any kind of ideology, which is what's happening in our college campuses. I mean, we see that time and time again. We've seen it from California to New York, that indoctrination is alive and well on college campuses. We've seen it happen with our president, a third assassination attempt. We've seen it happen with Charlie Kirk. We've seen it happen with Riley Gaines. We've seen Lee Zeldin get attacked. Since when can conservative ideas be a danger to anybody? And that is what the travesty was. A speech that I would deliver about hard work, about being the best you could be, about having big dreams, and about the importance of family as a support would be a bad thing. That is inherently wrong, and it's going to stop. Because when I'm the next governor of South Carolina, I will make sure that any state funds that go to school allow all kinds of perspectives to be talked about. And nobody will ever be disinvited because of safety concerns. Since when is it okay for groups to come together and then to cite security concerns, to have violence play a part in silencing voices? That is not what our country is about. That is not why my grandparents came here generations ago, right? I mean, I am the granddaughter of immigrants. I'm the first in my family, well, my brothers and I were the first in our family to go to college. My dad was a tool and die maker. What an inspiring message. But because I support President Trump, because I'm anti-DEI, because I am pro-life, somehow that was a bad thing. And that is fundamentally wrong on any college campus.
So I was hoping to learn a little bit more about what you intended to say, because obviously as soon as this started to blow up, there were campaign emails. I described them as the woke mob. A lot of people had the sense that maybe this was going to be an opportunity to antagonize the crowd. So if you were to give the speech, did you have one written already?
I have one written.
And what was it going to say?
Exactly what I told you about. What if anybody who has pulled up a college commencement speech that I've given, and I've given many all across our state, it has all been about the positive effects of hard work, of determination, of not getting in your own way, of the importance of family and support and big dreams. That's what I've always talked about. My father, I quote him all the time: work hard, do good, aim higher. That's how you become successful. That's what I've always talked about. I'm a business owner, I'm a lieutenant governor. I think I have a great story to tell. Not once have I given a speech that has been politically charged. I was honored in December. I'm not quite sure why I was invited in December. I was pro-Trump in December. I was anti-DEI in December. And I was pro-life in December. Nothing has changed. So I think what you should be asking are the leaders on that college campus, what had changed, right? I mean, President Trump has done more for historically black colleges and universities than any president in our time. The governor and I, look at all the building going on at SC State. All that building was given to them by a General Assembly that is Republican dominated. So why are college professors not teaching facts? We have got to go back to facts over feelings. Should be what college is about. I've said it over and over again. Teachers should be teaching our kids to critically think. They should not be teaching them what to think. And they should be giving them all the facts, whether they agree with those facts or they don't.
Ms. Rico, do you have any regret for using the word mob? Obviously, there's some history to using that word, especially in a racial context. What did you mean by using it, and do you regret using it?
Well, I saw the pictures. That to me is what it appeared to be. It was a mob of people. We see that happening all over our country. Many times it's not even students. Like, who made up all of that? Was it all students? Was it other people brought in? I mean, let's start calling things for what they are instead of pretending. We have got to stop. We have got to start having real conversations about the things that are going on, not just here in our state, but across our country.
Junior, when you were Lieutenant Governor, how many times have you visited South Carolina State, and what programs have you supported to initiate for HBCUs?
Well, the governor and I are always supporting our historically Black colleges and universities. I've gone to every college campus where I've been invited, and I've toured many things. I've gone to our technical college. That is the only historically Black college and university that's a technical college. I've been there, I've toured there, I've listened. I mean, I have gone everywhere that anybody has ever invited me to listen, because I am not afraid of true dialogue. I am not afraid to sit down and have a conversation, and you all know me. You have been around me for 8 years, and I've always been that way. And I mean, let's face it, even some of my opponents in this race have been attacked for free speech, right? Nancy Mace has over and over again.
Just going back to the mob comment, do you have any plans on apologizing for the students that were, peacefully protesting?
No, I don't plan on apologizing. I mean, that is from the videos I saw. I was in Washington with our president, invited to be at the White House that day, and we're seeing all kind of pictures coming back. I mean, let's just start calling things for what they are and stop being, that is what it was. I don't understand why it turned into that. I wish somebody would ask the students, like, what basis caused you to spin up when in December your college asked this office to have me come and speak, like I have at many college commencement ceremonies across our state.
Did President Conyers call you yesterday to tell you, hey, we're backing off the invitation? Or who did you speak to from the school to let you know that it wasn't happening anymore?
I have not spoken to the school. Their attorneys called attorneys in the governor's office. That is what I was told, citing security concerns and saying that they would have to withdraw.
Did you ever today so that you picked a fight? Would you classify this as you were picking a fight?
I was excited. I said yes, I was going to a campus. I think that whole situation came to me.